Hello everybody and welcome back to Atelier Meruru. Off screen I spent a bit of time getting prepared for our next set of development quests. We were given the task of delivering medical supplies to Heart Outpost. I've gone ahead and I've made the healing salves and the migraine syrups that I need. I'm still short a couple of nectars, but we will deliver the ones that we are able to deliver while we're there. We got a new quest at the Arls mine. Last video we cleared out the ghost and we've begun to develop the area, but they need some bombs to blast through the walls, which I've also done, so we will be delivering those. And our last set of quests that we had gotten was to defeat the berserker at the old plateau, which we will also be doing in this video, or hopefully following our next set of tasks. We're just going to get right down to it. I am, however, going to change my lineup. I haven't taken out Toturi yet, so I think we're going to take out Toturi and see how she does. And we're also going to take out Kana, just because Kana gets a little bit better when she levels up, and she also tends to get really sad if you don't take her out. So we'll take Kane out for a little bit. I think we can probably manage with this party. Definitely a weaker party to be taking. It's not advised to take out these two characters at the same time. At this point, it's probably a good idea to keep Mimi or Lias in, but you can always take Kana with you to level her up, or Toturi or whoever. It's also important to take your party members out because you get friendship points with them, which is vital to a lot of cutscenes and some tasks later on. So we definitely want to get Toturi's friendship level up. Kana's won't go past 60, but we can work on hers a little bit more. And Toturi is going to be able to help us by using some of her items, which I think is going to be very, very helpful. And Hannah has also posted a new bulletin. It's now December 23rd in game time. That's the date today. So she's got herself a new bulletin posted, the 12-month issue. So here we can see that we've increased the population by 3,000 people. We're now a little bit past 7,000. This bulletin is a little bit old though, a little bit of old information, but that's okay. We've become more popular. We've synthesized some new items. We've constructed one new facility, and we've also gained money, which is surprising because I just went out and I spent a bunch of money. A couple of things are in the news there. Mostly good, except for the Puni cruelty part. I don't know if I agree with that. I also went ahead and I took some new tasks from Philly, so I am now officially ready to head on out. Alright, so it's probably a good idea to go to the mine first and deliver our bombs. The old plateau is right here, right by the mine, so we can take care of these two tasks first, seeing as how they are very, very close together. And here's the knight right at the beginning of the mine, and we're going to deliver him our bombs. Now the bombs are supposed to be grade B or above. Unfortunately, a lot of my bombs are C, so I'm going to deliver him some of my B bombs. And luckily I had some already made in my inventory, so that I only have to deliver 5 of them. If I only had all C quality bombs, I would have had to deliver 10 of them. Which is nice, because now I still have some bombs left over that I'm going to be able to use for my own personal usage. They've bombed this wall, and this little place is actually a rare area where you can pick up wisp stones. They're low quality for now, but the quality will increase later on. I do need to fight some ghosts. So I'm going to quickly look for some ghosts in this area to defeat for a request. Except for that I'm having a really hard time getting around these enemies. But now that we've brought Toturi and Kana out, you can see that Toturi has the ability to attack, to use items. She also has skills as well, and she has a couple of really neat skills. She can mimic the effect of items, and she can cause major fire damage to enemies. So she's really, really useful if you're having a tough time and you're really depending on items. then yeah, I would definitely say take Toturi out with you to give you a hand. Her attacks are also a large surface area, just like Laius. They can attack multiple enemies at once, which is always really, really useful. I've also run out of a lot of the mining stuff. I used a lot of the things that I had gotten in the mine when I was synthesizing off screen, so I'm gonna go ahead and spend a little bit of time gathering some stuff. Like I said, I can buy it from Haggle, but it's not gonna have any sort of qualities on it, so it's nice to spend a little bit of time gathering things in the mine as well. Plus, the ghosts that I need to defeat are here as well. Killing a couple of birds here, doing a bunch of tasks all at once. I don't remember how many ghosts I have to defeat. I think it's just 3, which shouldn't take me too long to do. Especially with my items. You can see that Kana is way behind with HP, so anytime Meruru needs to be defended, I'm gonna make sure that Toturi defends her, because Kana's not gonna be able to withstand too many attacks. I did give her a piece of upgraded armor, I think, so her defense might not be too bad, but clearly the item I put on her didn't give her any sort of boost to her HP, so I'm gonna pick up the stuff. I'm gonna try my best not to fill up my basket though, because I still have a lot of things I want to go and see. But yeah, the mine has been expanded. You can now go ahead and harvest in this area. Plateau at the top is still where it ends. You can't go any farther past there, so that's about all we've got for the mine right now. You can also come down this rail track. There's a couple of enemies down here. And some more spots. This place kind of loops around, so there's another exit over here as well. So we've pretty much finished up in that area. I still need to fight a ghost or 2. But I also have to fight barrel squirrels for a request, and we also have to fight the berserker. So we'll probably be fighting monsters in here for a little while, so we want to save up all of our strength and some of our items. So let's get slaughtering, shall we? I might run into a little bit of troubles here. I'm running out of bombs, and there's an awful lot of bunnies to kill. However, I think I'll be okay. I definitely don't have to fight very many groups of these bunnies in order to finish up the task that was given to me by the tavern, just because there's always so many bunnies at the same time that attack you all at once. It's also probably not a bad idea to pick up a couple of items while I'm here. I really need to go back to Moria Forest and pick up some grass, because I'm really running out of grass at an alarming rate. I also haven't used a cannon yet, I don't think, but they are one step up from a bomb. They're like a really powerful version of the bomb. So if you're finding that bombs aren't doing it for you anymore, I would definitely recommend making cannons, because they are extremely powerful. You can see it just wiped out those bunnies, no problem. Looks like I've killed enough bunnies for the request, and the task that was given to us by Rufus is to defeat this guy. This is a berserker. He is a blue lizard, and it's recommended to be level 20 when you defeat this guy. The reason he's a little bit tough is because he comes with 2 lackeys, the reptilians. The berserker is an extremely tough enemy. He hits very, very hard, and his lackeys are nothing to really laugh at either. They've got pretty high stats, pretty high defense as well. So I definitely wouldn't be shy of using items here if you feel like you need it. You can see even now with all those items, I haven't killed any of them, and I've almost, you know, wasted a whole turn until he gets to attack me. So yeah, definitely, if you're having troubles with this, then I don't blame you, and because it's not a boss type enemy, you can run away. So if you're having troubles, then definitely don't feel like you can't run away from this. The Berserker himself can increase all of his stats. You can see that's what he's done now, so it makes him a little bit harder to hit and do a lot of damage on. He's going to hit for more damage, and he already has extremely high attack power, so the best strategy with that enemy is to try and finish it off as quickly as you can. It usually gives you a bunch of opportunities to fight it and get a bunch of turns in before it attacks you, which is probably the best idea because, yeah, it can hit very, very hard. But overall, it's not a really tough enemy, and if you've been leveling up and making new weapons for your characters and things like that, and you have some items, then it should be okay. Alright, so I'm just going to make a quick stop in the forest, just because I need a couple of things and I'm running out. Moria Forest is a great area just because they have so much stuff, and a lot of the stuff you always really need. But my bag's also getting very full, so I should probably go back and empty out my bag. We also need to go all the way over to Heart Outpost, which is going to be a little bit of a walk, and we still have some nectars to make. So it might actually be worth going back to Arls, because as you can see, we can also level up the kingdom. We also have quite a few development points that we're able to spend. So I'll probably just collect some grass and some ish, and then I will return to Arls and do a couple of things in town. The items I have for the requests are taking up quite a bit of space. However, once I get this stuff all emptied out, it should be okay. Because I am really running out of a few things, and it's pretty important that I have the things that I need, or else my life's just going to be a lot harder, because I'm going to have to waste time going out and collecting things rather than using my time more wisely. So I'm just debating what it is I want to get rid of. This is the hardest thing for me, is deciding, you know, what it is that I need and what it is that I don't need. Because I'm such a hoarder, I just want to keep everything, but I have to constantly remind myself that no, you don't need absolutely everything. So I think that's about all I'll have time for. So I'll probably just go to the start of the forest, leave the video off there, and then when we come back, we will return to Arls, and we will see what our next set of tasks are going to be. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and hopefully I will also be seeing you next time.